that I could come today. Until 11:30 this morning, I told Jason, I will be there, but I will be very late because I will rest for a while because I had a sudden attack at 9 o'clock this
Oh
morning.
boy.
And so I told Jason, at 1:30 I will start to go there. So here I am, I'm happy to be here. There is such a celebration until I read about it in your invitation to me. I did a quick research and found out that this was an initiative of the United Nations starting in 2013. Leading the way, they launched the nationwide search for the happiest. Only because I won the award, but also because I suddenly realized that my struggles and difficulties have a purpose in life. They carry the message of hope. When I got to know the amazing life stories of the other 6 finalists, I realized that all of us had one thing in common. That we were all suffering in a major way. And yet, we managed to be cheerful. We managed to keep a positive outlook in life and to make a positive impact on the lives of the people around us. And to rejoice about what is going right in our lives rather than lamenting about what is going wrong. I am a person sentenced to a life of agony and pain. I have an incurable, debilitating, painful, really painful autoimmune disease called ankylosing spondylitis. Every day I am in pain. Every day of my life, for the rest of my life, I will be in pain because there is no cure. As I speak to you now, I am in pain. But I am also a person blessed with a faithful God. I am a person with a supportive wife, talented daughters, loving family, caring friends, and excellent daughters. Thus, when I am asked to deliver speeches, the central message of my speech has always been, happiness is a choice. Every day, I am in pain. But I choose to focus on what makes my life wonderful, to be grateful for my many blessings in life, to believe that more good things are in store for me, and to spread happiness by making other people happy. As I was writing this speech this morning, a thought came to my mind that happiness is like a boomerang. Because when I send you out, when you send happiness out, it comes back to you. So I researched on it just to check if someone else really thought of that as well. And I found out that yes, many other people are saying the same thing and believe in the same thing. They just have used different words instead of happiness. Love is like a boomerang, kindness is like a boomerang, a hug is like a boomerang, good energy is like a boomerang. Many stories in my life remind me of this boomerang effect. 10 years ago, my sister-in-law Gigi nominated me as a Happiest Pinoy candidate. She kept it as a secret from me because she didn't want me to know and she wanted to surprise me. So she gathered information and materials about me, even my photographs, surreptitiously, like a KGB or a CIA agent. I only found out about it the day when it was a deadline for submission. Because she had a great problem. Her problem was she didn't know how to upload the application form to the website. So she had to ask for my help so that I could personally deliver the documents to your head office. And that was the only time I knew that she actually nominated me to be the Happiest Pinoy. But out of curiosity, I asked her, what made her go through the very long process, filling out the nomination forms and submitting the documents? And Gigi replied to me that she just wanted to give back for the generosity and kindness that I have favored her and her family. I was deeply touched at her unsolicited way of showing gratitude to me, because I do things to make people happy without thinking of receiving anything in return, except probably for the sheer satisfaction of seeing people's faces light up in joy. So when I won as a Happiest Pinoy, the cycle of blessings came in full circle for my sister-in-law Gigi and myself. The blessings that we give to others return to us in many ways we least expect. Happiness begets more happiness. And so I applaud the theme of this year's International Day of Happiness, which is Happier Together, because it promotes the mindset that happiness is not just a solitary pursuit, but that happiness is also a collective right. We have the right to pursue happiness, but never at the expense of another. We honor the right of the people around us to be happy as well. So we cultivate an atmosphere of mutual respect, love, and kindness. Imagine a world where we embrace our shared and sacred humanity instead of bickering over our differences, instead of grabbing other people's share of joy. There will be no cray criminals or gunmen enjoying the live streaming videos that they take of themselves while they pursue their senseless acts of killing. And there will be no corrupt politicians who enjoy amassing billions of stolen wealth while their constituents live in abject want and penury. As the saying goes, happy one. Once I was asked what I do to inspire people or make others happy. And I answered that I believe in the joy from the little and simple things that I do. We do not need to make grand gestures or great sacrifices to be happy. It is through the small, thoughtful deeds like smiling at or greeting friends and people around us to show that you are happy to see them, or remembering people's birthdays and occasions, extending a helping hand, giving someone a warm hug, taking the time to listen to the problems of others and to express concern for others, or surprising my loved ones with gifts that I know they would like to have. It is through sincere, uplifting words like giving well-deserved praise, thanking people, appreciating goodness, forgiving and asking for forgiveness, or simply telling people that you love them. It is through funny or sometimes corny jokes that you make people laugh, or a thumbs up sign that says, the job is well done, or a boost of encouragement that gives someone the courage to try again. Everything we need to be happy and to make others happy, we already possess with us. We can all be happier together without much fanfare and pageantry. All it takes is consistency and urgency. That we do it as often and as soon as the opportunity arises. We just need to keep our eyes open. When I was a little boy, I was always teased and even bullied because of my big eyes. I don't know if it has become bigger, but when I was little, my eyes were huge. And they would call me Budlat if there's any here. Budlat means big eyes. Or they would call me Bukaw. Bukaw is an owl. Today, however, I am very proud of my big eyes because they have served me well. They have allowed me to see that which remains hidden to some people. With these big eyes that I have, I can see that happiness is an inside job. What is inside your head, what is inside your heart, are what define your happiness. With these big eyes, I can recognize the value of the people around me. And I thank God for them. And I do things to make them happy as my way of expressing to them my love and appreciation. Summing up, I believe that there are two measures of happiness. First, true happiness is rejoicing here and now, regardless of the circumstances in our lives. Not postponing for tomorrow or when things become better or even perfect. Second, true happiness is meant to be shared, pursued for the common good, and not hoarded for one's selfish gain. With these thoughts, I hope that I have given more meaning to your celebration of International Day of Happiness. Today, I invite you to choose to be happy and to make someone happy with you. Today, I ask you to please smile and smile at the person behind you and tell that person, be happy.
Be happy.
I wish everyone an awesome International Day of Happiness. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I will join you for a short Q&A. So, I have some questions for Sir Winston.
Sure. I was telling myself I'll be here for the rest of the day for questions.
So, thank you for that very inspirational speech, sir. Actually, it's really surprising that the world is celebrating the International Day of Happiness, especially during these days when it's, well, for some, or actually for a lot of people, it's very difficult to be happy. Or there's really such hardship to find happiness in what we're going through right now. So, my first question to you, sir, is we're very much in awe on how you approach your circumstances or your illness. What makes you decide to be happy every day, regardless of what you're feeling?
That's a very significant question for me because, you know, before I was chosen as the happiest Pinoy, I never had a concept of happiness. I never really thought hard to myself what happiness is. Because before I was chosen as the happiest Pinoy, I just did what I thought I should do. I didn't think that I would do this because I want to be happy. I would not do this because I want to be happy. No. I just did what I thought I should do. And it was only when I was chosen as the happiest Pinoy that the concept of happiness was brought forth to my consciousness. Ganito pala yung happiest Pinoy. Ganito pala ang magiging happy. So to answer your question, why? I just don't know. I just want to do it because I think it's the right thing to do. And it's a thing that I do that makes me happy. So what I'm saying is, yes, now I know that to be happy, you have to make that conscious choice. And that's what I tell everyone when I have the chance to make a speech. Make that not just a choice, but make that conscious choice to be happy. Every morning I tell my children, wake up and say, today I want to be happy. But I tell you honestly, I didn't know what happiness was before.
Maybe that's something we can all choose to do when we wake up in the morning. Today I choose to be happy. We can tell ourselves every time, no matter how we wake. For example, we woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Yes.
Today I choose to be happy. So that's a really nice suggestion. It's a really nice, actually a nice advice, Sir Winston. But I also like to know, because it's been 10 years since you were named as the first ever happiest Pinoy. How has your life changed? During, you said, a fateful day of February in 2010, you were officially named as the first ever happiest Pinoy. Anong nagbago sa buhay?
Our lives changed. And I think my life changed. Because I'm even happier now than I was in 2010. You know, there is this mindset about happiness. And I always tell people, my experience tells me that happiness is not having what you want. Happiness is wanting what you have. For as long as you're satisfied with your life, for as long as you count your blessings rather than your misfortunes, you will always be happy. I have a lot of dreams in my life. I want to have this, I want to have this. But I don't want to be happy because I have it. I am happy now with what I have. And I think that is why, until now, 10 years, is it 10 years? 10 years.
It's been 10 years, sir.
After I was chosen the happiest Pinoy, I have not only
as happy, I am even happier than I was.
Thank you, sir. And then we're now looking for the next Happiest Pinoy. As mentioned, we are now down to our top 20 finalists. And you're one of the judges, Sir Winston, along with Romel and Richardson, our also 2015-2012 Happiest Pinoy winners will serve as, were included in the panel of judges. What are you looking forward to, sir?
I was fortunate enough to be a judge also during the second and the third searches. So I was one of those who judged Romel and Richardson to become the Happiest Pinoy. And I am happy that I am asked again to be a part of the panel of judges. I'm looking forward to meeting again happy people, but not only happy people from diverse walks of life. And I'm very happy that you mentioned meron pang 13-year-old, merong senior citizen, because happiness is not a monopoly of a certain group of young millennials or people who are young like me. Joe. There's no monopoly. Even a 13-year-old can be happy. Even a 93-year-old can be happy. And I'm very excited. I look forward to meeting all these happy people from diverse orientations in life and of all ages. And I'm very excited.
I think what also, sir, makes Happiest Pinoy this year different is because we've also emphasized that in spite of the challenges that you have in life, you can always choose to be happy. You can do something about your circumstance in life, and what you're doing to reach out and also to help out other people in the community is also a cause of happiness. Do you ensure that how we help out and reach out to our brothers and our community gives an impact, or there's an impact on how happy we are in life?
That's very true. I don't know if I was able to. We were together with the bloggers Tagaytay escapade, right? I didn't know if I was able to tell you this, but talking about helping other people, helping the community, it makes you happy. When I was awarded the Happiest Pinoy Award, and I was given, magkano ba yan? 2 million na? During my time, it was 200,000. And I donated it to charity. And they were asking me, bakit mo binigay? Sayang. 200 is 200. But you know, I was happy to give it because that's something I did not expect. Something that I did not really think of having. I didn't even know I was nominated. But that 200,000, if I spent it, would probably just be one big camera, one laptop. But that to which I gave fed people, fed children. And how many lives have I touched? I didn't see them. I don't even want to know where it went, but I am sure and I'm very confident that it went to good use, but that's the happiness there. When I was awarded the Happiest Pinoy, I was featured, I also didn't know that, you know, I am a balloon artist. I twist balloons, I make balloons, and I give them for free. I do magic to children for free. And that's the happiness there. Because happiness cannot be bought by money. You have many rich and wealthy people. Are they happy? I don't know. But I tell you, I'm poor. But I'm happy. I tell you, I give magic shows. I give balloon twisting, balloon to children's parties without me. But I'm happy. So you're right. It's the happiness really is one, not just wanting what you have, but doing things to make other people happy. Hindi mababayaran yan eh. When you give a small boy a stick of balloon, lalo na pag ginawa mo siyang monkey, ginawa mo siyang doggy, ay kapulong tawa niya yung itingan, ear to ear. And that's something that, you know, makes me feel good, makes me feel happy. And that's why I do it until now.
Okay, sir. This is my second to the last question. You mentioned, well, we were talking earlier. When we launched Happiest Pinoy, I was talking to Romel. He was saying that when he saw Richardson, he already knew that this is the person who'll be the next happiest Pinoy. And you were telling me that the first time you laid eyes on Romel, alam mo na si Romel yung next happiest Pinoy. Is there something, how sir, paano?
I don't know, is it what they say, you know what? No. Kasi, I've been through the search of the happiest Pinoy. So, then when I saw Romel was sharing with Lani, when I saw the guy, I said, this guy is very good. Talagang ito yung magiging happiest Pinoy. Probably they say, it takes one to know one. I don't know. Nobody told me, nobody whispered to me. When I read their data with their credentials, I knew somehow that this is the guy. I haven't even seen him. I could just imagine when he said he was strong. I could vividly imagine, oh gosh, look at this guy. I'm complaining about my spine. This guy cannot even walk. But believe you me, when I have an attack, 2-3 days I cannot walk. I cannot walk for 3 days, and this guy cannot walk for how many days, weeks, years?
There's a level of commitment, happiness, dedication to community. I think it's my second year to really meet the Happiest Pinoy winners. And I see a certain pattern on how you reach out to people when you Richardson and also Romel. There's this certain compassion and innate happiness in each and every one of you. So sir, what are your final thoughts to our vloggers that are here with us right now as we wait for the next Happiest Pinoy, and also your advice to them as we move forward also in their everyday life?
Yes, you know, I always say this. In life, we have many choices. We can make many choices. Every day, we choose what to wear. Every day, we choose what to eat. Every day, we choose, papasok ba ako? Manood ng sine kasi palabas ngayon yung Captain Marvel. Life is full of choices. But among the choices that you make every day, I beseech you, choose to be happy. Because when you're happy, many good things follow. Imagine, labas mo sa bahay, masama na pakiramdam mo, kulang ka sa tulog. Pero simangon ka pa, sama ng tignan, di ba? But if you come out of your bed happy, and always reminding yourself of the many blessings that you have in life, magandang pakitungo mo sa tao. Pag may konting tumawid dyan, pasensya na, Bisaya ko, yung Tagalog ko dyan. Pag may isang biglang tumawid sa daan, galit ka agad. Pero pag happy ka, that extra mile of patience. Ay, siguro nagmamadali kasi yung anak niya nasa ospital. Siguro nagmamadali kasi yung tatay niya nasa kasaan. You know, each person has a story to tell. Hindi lang tayo. When we think of other people, we become more cognizant of the fact that people also have their own lives to live. Akala natin, mabigat yung problema natin. And meron palang ibang mas mabigat ang problema. Gutom tayo, problema, gutom. Hindi ba nga, hindi pa lang tayo, 2 araw. I ask you, be happy, because when you're happy, more blessings will come your way, and the way you treat people will always be better for yourself, for your family, and for everyone. You know, the way people react to you is the way you act to them. I have a child with Down syndrome, and I thought before I was diagnosed with this very rare, incurable disease, akala ko having a child with Down syndrome was the worst thing that would happen in my life. But you're right. When you have it, you feel it. Dati wala akong pakialam sa mga taong may Down syndrome. Wala akong pakialam sa mga taong PWD. Bakit? Kasi I didn't feel it eh. But when God chose me to be a father of a Down syndrome child, that made me more aware of their condition, it made me aware that these young children deserve a good life. Kaya mas mabait. I have to be honest with you. Naging mas mabait ako sa mga taong ganyan. Kasi meron ako eh. And I am happy. Why? She has Down syndrome. She was able, when she was 6 days old, a doctor told us that she will die very soon because she had a hole in her heart. Her muscle tone was so weak. And so the doctor said, I have to be honest, she will not live long. Today, she's already 23 years old.
And an award-winning teacher at that.
When she was 9 years old, the psychologist tested her IQ 69. And we were, because Down syndrome children have IQ below 72. And we were told she might not even finish grade school. But in a happy family, when you know, boast unconditional love. And treat her just like you, the way you treat other normal children. Empower her. The psychologist said she might not even finish grade school. She graduated high school. She finished college AP history and now she's working as a teacher.
For the reference also of our bloggers, Brina, the daughter of Sir Winston, has been also invited by the White House and personally awarded by President Obama for her achievements. So we should really give honor and also recognize the dedication and love given by Sir Winston and his wife, of course.
Yes, thank you. Right now she's in Abu Dhabi. And I was texting to her coming here. I said, how are you? I'm fine. That time it was already 9 o'clock in the morning there. There was around 1 o'clock here. I said, how are you? She said, Dad, I'm meeting Nicole of Pussycat Dolls because I'm going to interview her. I said, wow, thank you. What are you doing that? I'm going to the event. I'm going to be a speaker also. I said, yeah, well, congratulations. I said, well, congratulations to you. No offense. But, you know, because Nicole, she knows Nicole and she has been wanting to meet the Pussycat Dolls because she sings their songs and she dances her songs. She used to love, well, until now, she loves singing Katy Perry songs. And she was surprised in the White House, Barack Obama is a fan of Katy Perry. And during that dinner that she had there, President Obama announced that she invited Katy Perry. And she asked my daughter to introduce Katy Perry. Imagine. And she had a picture with Katy Perry. So, you know, life is full of surprises. I'm surprised I'm here. Because a few hours ago, I couldn't move my body and I had to take 3 tablets instead of 1 just to be here today. And Brina, she never thought she could meet Nicole. I don't even know Nicole, sorry ah. But Nicole of Pussycat, Dad, I'm meeting Nicole of Pussycat Dolls. Kaya po. Beatles, everybody will.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Sir Winston Maxino, thank you again, sir, for being with us today. Thank you, sir. Okay, so, I hope you were inspired by the message given by Sir Winston. Today is International Day of Happiness, so I'm expecting all our friends here to be happy. So, we have a treat for you this afternoon. I'm also excited to experience this. We have with us one of the certified experts when it comes to laughter yoga in the Philippines. I am very much honored to introduce Mr. Paulo of our Pinoy Laughter Yoga.
Good afternoon, sir. So inspiring.
Thank you.
Before I start my presentation, let me first